It's a veggie I totally suck at video games, but love to play them anyway. Aloha! VeggiePita here to bring you my 2015 Video Game Year in Review special. In a year when games like Fallout 4, Mario Maker, Witcher 3, Splatoon, and Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, I didn't buy any of them. In fact, 2015 is probably my most niche game year ever. Want to see what I mean? Take a look. Once again, Sony got most of my purchases, including the purchase of a PS4. And once again, the Vita wins the system I not only bought the most games for, but also played the most. What can I say? The Vita is pretty much made for gamers like me. You may have noticed that there were a few digital entries in my games list this year, one of them even being a PC game. So that's a change in attitude, as normally I only play console games and vastly prefer physical media. Though, thanks to sales and friends, I paid less than $10 for the digital stuff, so don't be expecting me to make the leap into digital only anytime soon. Hey, check it out! I actually beat 5.5 games in 2015, which is like a 200% increase from 2014. I count the Final Fantasy XV demo as a half because while it's only a tiny portion of the full game, I still beat it. Persona 5 didn't end up coming out in 2015, so I had to tide myself over by beating Persona 3 Portable, the female route, and Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I had a blast with both, loving the character interactions and the amazing music. The soundtrack from the limited edition of Persona 4 Dancing All Night has not left my car's CD player since I bought the game, and it makes my commute home a lot more bearable. Beating Apollo Justice was a long time coming, but completely worth it. I might be ready for Dual Destinies now. Or maybe I'll wait until a new Phoenix Wright game gets brought over, so I still have something to look forward to playing. Lost Dimension's battle system was a lot more fun than I thought it would be, but sadly there wasn't much depth to the story or characters. Still a fun game though. As for Code Realize, well, that actually brings me into my next fun discussion point for 2015. There were 3 actual console otome games released in 2015. For those not in the know, otome is a genre of game geared towards ladies, and typically comes in the form of a visual novel where the main character can get together with a bevy of bachelors. The 3 that came out in 2015, Code Realize, Norn 9, and Amnesia, were not just games where the focus is on other gameplay with the side possibility of dating men, but full-fledged otome games. I hear word there were some on Steam and cell phones released too, but since I'm almost exclusively a console girl, with Undertale being the very rare exception, having 3 otome games made my year. Of course, it also made my otome games in English video pretty moot, but maybe I can do an update in 2016. And now on to the best and worst of 2015. The worst has got to be Konami's self-destruction. Some highlights include taking Hideo Kojima's name off of Metal Gear Solid 5 and not letting him even accept an award for the game, canceling production of Silent Hills and removing the PT demo from PSN stores altogether, and declaring they were going to mainly produce pachinko and mobile games. It hurt to see one of the biggest third-party companies crumple into what Twitter best describes as #FuckKonami. I don't really have a best overall game of 2015, but there were some standout performances. The award for a game that made me try to dig deep and come up with all sorts of theories goes to Undertale. The award for game with hottest guys I'd let sweep me off my feet if I were single goes to Code Realize. The award for game I brought to Japan and played with friends the most goes to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. The award for best spin-off in a completely different genre goes to Persona 4 Dancing All Night. And, though I don't actually own it, the award for game that spawned the most YouTube videos goes to Mario Maker. So much rage. 2015 may be over, but 2016 is looking hot to trot as far as game releases. I've already pre-ordered the special edition of Fire Emblem Fates that comes out in February. And I also pre-ordered the Zero Time Dilemma Vita version that comes with the watch. The Zero Escape games are amazing, and I have the watches for the other two, so even though Zero Time Dilemma doesn't actually have a real release date, I wanted in on that, and I'm hoping it comes out in 2016. I'm actually pretty into SMT/XFE/Gene Ibunroku, or whatever they're going to call it in the US, from what I've seen so far, and it will probably be the first Wii U game that I play outside of just playing at parties. E3 showcased Nier Automata and The Last Guardian, two PS4 titles that I hope come out in 2016, but I won't hold my breath. Final Fantasy XV's demo was fun, but hearing about some gameplay changes to make it more action-based means I probably won't buy it right away, but only time will tell. The shining jewel of 2016, at least for me, is what I thought would be my favorite of 2015. Persona 5 is coming, and I will be there day one. There you have it, the itsavgbltpta 2015 video game year in review. What games did you buy in 2015? And which ones did you beat? Any hidden gems I missed? Tell me all about it in the comments below or on Twitter. I hope your 2015 was as delightful as mine, but even more so, I hope your 2016 will be spectacular. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.